Hello and good morning to another new day, mini swole gang. So this week my coach told me to do no cardio. So this active rest day, I'm actually not going to be going to the gym at all. I probably will, maybe just to get some steps in and maybe do some abs and mobility work and flexibility. But otherwise, yeah, it's going to be a solid rest day. And I've not had one for a very long time. Like, I'm at the gym every single day, sometimes twice a day. So this is going to be very new to me. So I decided I would film my rest day meals for you guys. So with that, we'll head to meal number 1. Okay, oopsie. So for meal number 1, I already pre-made my eggs, but essentially it's a half cup of egg whites, 2 whole eggs, 100 grams of veggies, which I've mixed in here, and then I have 80 grams of blueberries. So, yes, all I did was I put the blueberries in the microwave, and then I like to add a little bit of cinnamon to it, anything to make it taste good. So I just add lots of cinnamon. And then that's practically it for meal 1. So half cup of egg whites, 2 whole eggs, 100 grams of mixed veggies, and then 80 grams of blueberries with a little bit of cinnamon. Of course, I added spices and everything to my eggs as well, just like pepper, salt, and then sugar-free ketchup as well as mustard. So with that, I'm going to go ahead and eat meal 1, and then I'll see you guys for meal number 2. Okay, so I just wanted to give a disclaimer as I eat meal 1, because there was quite a few of you that had requested for a what I eat in a day video, and so I was happy. Of course, I'm happy to make whatever you guys request, but I just wanted to give a very brief disclaimer regarding my current meals. So this is what I eat in a day, specifically during peak cutting season, non-training day. So this is exactly where I am at this specific point. We have slowly manipulated my meals, adjusting it with regards to what my coach wants. We've slowly cut down carbs, we've slowly manipulated proteins, fats, everything like that, to meet whatever needs that we need to hit the physique that we want on stage. So I just wanted to give a little disclaimer, because I know that maybe you want to maybe follow the macros or follow the calories or specific meals that I'm eating, but this right here is not sustainable for everyday life if you're trying to eat for lifestyle. But with that being said, I will obviously continue to show my meals. I'll do a training day meal video, and then I'll also do as we continue to bulk, I'll kind of continue to show you guys those meals as well. But yeah, so I just wanted to give that disclaimer, because your body metabolically, this needs a very specific amount of calories in order to function properly. And this right here is definitely below maintenance, but that's okay for me, because I have kind of gradually gotten my body used to this. So yeah, that's just a little disclaimer there. Make sure that you're doing whatever is good and healthy for yourself, whether you're cutting, whether you're bulking, whether you're maintaining. Calculate it properly for your body, for your height and weight, for your body type. All of those factors are very important. So yeah, I just wanted to give that disclaimer. But yeah, of course, I'll still show you guys what I'm eating. And I'll show you guys my training day, like I said, and I'll show you guys kind of as we continue throughout the bulk, what I'm eating and all of that good stuff. So with that, I'm gonna eat meal 1, guys. Okay, guys, it's 8:20 in the morning, and literally all I can do is think about food at this point in time. I'm just thinking about my next meal. I'm just thinking about when I'll have a next refeed. So I am gonna go to the gym and I'm gonna go and try to get some steps because I have to get 10K steps regardless of if I am doing cardio or if I have cardio or not. So that's what I'm gonna do, just to kind of, I guess, waste away some time. I did try to pick up a shift today. Yesterday there was a call out for a day shift, and so I was like, you know what, might as well be busy. I tried to bid for it, but someone else got it, so we are off today. I'll probably do some cleaning, maybe visit my parents and my sister, do a little bit of family visits, and yeah, try to just keep my brain and myself occupied, because yeah, otherwise at this point in time all you really do is think about food and your next meal. And I don't want to end up eating my meal early. I try to space it out every 3 hours. So if I'm just sitting here kind of like twiddling my thumbs, then I will most likely try to eat it at the 2-hour mark, which is not good. So gotta keep yourself busy, and that's kind of the state I'm in right now. So that's kind of one thing though that I do need to be mindful of, is that I need to appreciate every single step of the process, because although right now I am hungry and I want more food, I know during the bulk I'll probably most likely want to be cutting. And that's kind of just how it is, I think, with everything in life, right? Like, you want essentially what you don't have, and you're really not grateful for where you're currently at. And so that's something that I do try to keep in mind all the time, and that's something that helps me continue to stay disciplined, is to know and understand and be mindful that where I'm at right now, I need to appreciate and enjoy, because when I'm at a different point in life, I most likely will want to be back to where I am right now. So that's just a little message, I guess, saying wherever you are in life, just appreciate it and enjoy every single moment, because you never know, in a couple months down the line, you'll probably look back and be like, man, I wish I was doing that again. So yeah, enjoy the process is what I've really come to learn. So yeah, with that, let's go get some steps. I'll show you guys me getting some steps in. You know what, I think I'll go to the gym. I'll get some steps in, like on the treadmill, because it's still like really dark outside, but I'll probably go for an actual physical walk outside with some nice fresh air, get some oxygen into these lungs, into my blood, fresh air. I'll do that later today. But yeah, I need to stop rambling and I need to go. But yeah, that's kind of where we're at. Let's go get some steps. Okay, you guys, so I lied. I ended up contacting my family, and it turns out it's my niece's gymnastics this morning. So I'm gonna go take her to gymnastics instead. I think that's way better than just stepping on a treadmill, actually actively running around. So I'm going to pack meal number 2, and I'll show you guys what is on the menu. Apologies in advance for today's food video, because my meals are not that exciting. They're almost the same meals all the time, every single day. But this one does vary a little bit more, because I do have the eggs, which I normally don't have on training days. I do have Greek yogurt, which I normally don't have on training days. So there is a little bit of excitement for today's meals. So yeah, I have my container ready here. It's my little pink container that I always use when I meal prep. And then always weigh the meals. So for meal number 2, we have 150 grams of chicken and 100 grams of veggies. So yesterday I did all of my meal prepping already. So as you can see, it's quite full, and I have my beef and my veggies, all my veggies in here. I usually do mixed veggies, and I also like to do green beans as well. But as of late, because I am getting hungrier and hungrier, I am using quite a lot of lettuce. So lettuce is really great because it does add more volume. Look, like they're all gone. I don't have much left. I need to go to the grocery. I'm probably gonna go get some lettuce today. But yeah, so adds a lot more volume, so it makes you kind of think that you're eating more food. So we'll put in the 100 grams of veggies. And another thing too, guys, is you'll see I use scissors for everything. It just makes life so much easier. Less dishes. You don't have to use a knife and a cutting board. You use scissors for everything. I use it to cut my chicken. I use it to cut my meats. I use it to cut the lettuce. I use it to cut the onion. Well, no, I chop my onion, and then when I prep it, and then when I want to, like, let's say dice the onion, I'll use the scissors. So I just find it so useful, and I'm just so lazy. I'm not scared to admit that, guys. You know what they say when they say, find a lazy person to do a job for you because they're going to find a more productive way to do it? Something like that. There's a saying there. I know there is. I read it somewhere. But yeah, that's me. And I don't apologize for it at all because it makes life easier. So it's about 75 grams. So now I'm just going to add in a little bit more to hit that 100 mark. Yeah. I shouldn't say yeah. Coach would see that and be like, what do you mean, yeah, Angel? Is that 100 grams or more than 100 grams? No, it's 100 grams. Throw this out. And 150 grams of chicken. Yeah, I'm not even gonna grab a spoon or anything, guys. Just straight up. Yeah, it's so funny. If my parents are watching this, they know. I always used scissors at home when I was doing my meal prep, because I was meal prepping when I was living with them too. Always use the scissors. My sister too. Always use the scissors. It was like the #1 utensil besides like a spatula that I'd use for everything. There you go, 150 on the dot. So now we're going to season it. I'll just cut it a little bit more. Again, a lot of like different like mind manipulation things. I find that if you cut it smaller, right, you kind of trick your brain again into thinking that you're eating more because there's more pieces, right? So there's a lot of games that you have to play with your mind when you're going through a little cut like this. Okay, so it's all cut up. And I'm going to use the same sauces as this morning, sugar-free ketchup and my mustard. Oh, see, look at that. Don't worry, I have another mustard container. But yeah, you can see how much of these sauces that I use. And then what seasonings do I want? I like to use garlic, I like to use chili powder, I like to use paprika, I like to use cayenne, I like to use oregano, I like to use basil, pepper, blah blah blah. I'll use anything and everything, guys, to make it taste good. We're using chili powder today. Chili powder. Okay, so that's practically it, you guys. Meal number 2, 150 grams of chicken, 100 grams of veggies, and then a little bit of sauce, a little bit of spice, and done deal. Look at that little mess, literally nothing. All I have is the scissors. Just throw this bag out, put this back into the fridge, and that's it. So that's also another reason as to why I really enjoy this process, is because it's so easy. every single day to have all of your meals ready to go. You don't have to think about it. It's the same thing every single day. I know that it does get tiring, but it is what it is in order to be able to hit your goals, right? So kind of just learn to live with it. Your taste buds become a little bit off, but that's fine, because whenever you eat something off plan, my goodness, that hits so much harder, and you learn to appreciate that food 100 times more than when you're eating it every single day. So yeah, you learn to appreciate the little things. So there's a lot to appreciate when you're going through a journey like this. So yeah, meal number 2 here. I'll show you guys when I'm eating it, because I'll probably eat it before I go into gymnastics with the little niece. So yeah. Okay, you guys, so we are parked outside of the gymnastics, and it is time for me to eat my next meal. So I'm just gonna eat it in the car here until it's time to go in, and we'll go ahead and run around with the niece. So same meal, and I have my little handy dandy spoon. It's so cute, eh? I got it from Ava Airlines when I was going to the Philippines. I have a whole set. I have like the fork, the knife, and the spoon, because I was like, it's so cute, and so I just use it all the time whenever I go out. Instead of like bringing like my actual like metal utensils, like why not? Plastic little cutlery, and it's just absolutely adorable. So I'm gonna eat this, and then I'm gonna go ahead and run around in gymnastics like I said, and then I'll see you guys for meal number 3. Okay guys, we're back for meal number 3, and I'll let you guys guess what it is because it's exciting. Chicken and veggies? Yeah, you got it. So, meal number 3, exact same as meal number 2. I've already pre-made it because I'm sure you guys probably do not want to watch me cut and microwave it and all that stuff, because I already did that for meal number 2. So, 150 grams of chicken, 100 grams of veggies. I put a little bit of the sugar-free ketchup, a little bit of, what seasoning? Mr. Dash seasoning. And this time, instead of mustard, I'm going to put a little bit of Frank's hot sauce, just to mix it up a little bit. I really, really love, well, I actually used to not really like Frank's hot sauce. I like to switch it up between sriracha and Frank's hot sauce. We've used up all of the sriracha by now, so now I'm doing Frank's, but it's a good change in flavor for sure. So I'm gonna eat that. It's 1 o'clock now. And I also have this as well. So I forgot to drink this morning, but I drink this every morning after my workout usually. But because I didn't work out today, it just set me off, I guess. But yeah, essentially I drink my Believe Greens every single day. It's a really, really good supplement. It has all of the different superfoods in it. Good for your digestion, good for your immune system, so many different benefits. So if you guys aren't really eating your fruits and veggies, I definitely recommend taking some sort of green supplement, so then at least you have all of that in your system. But I also really like it too, because this flavor, particularly pineapple mango, is so good. And what I do is I drink it very slow from this meal to my next meal, because then I have that sweetness for that next couple of hours. In the case that I feel like I'm craving something and I need to satiate that craving, I'll just take a sip of this. This and any diet or sugar-free drink. But yeah, so this really, really does help me throughout the day. But anyways, so with that, I'm going to go ahead and eat my 3rd meal, and I'll see you guys on my 4th meal, which again will be exciting. It is different from my 3rd meal though. It is a little bit. All right, you guys, so it is almost 4 o'clock, so we are going to record meal number 4 now. So meal number 4 is just a little bit different. So it's supposed to be 135 grams of ground bison, but I kind of just substitute for the extra lean ground beef, because my coach does have a meal plan where I can kind of substitute whatever proteins. So specifically for me, I like to use extra lean ground beef because it's what I always get from the butcher. So 155 grams of extra lean ground beef, 100 grams of veggies always, and then 20 grams of almond or 20 grams of avocado. So I also ran out of avocado, so I'm just gonna do the equivalent of almond butter essentially. So for this one, since I have the time, I'm going to fry my beef up just a tiny little bit. I already have my onion sauteing, so I'll show you guys. Sauteing my onions, and then I'll add in the beef and the veggies. So I really, really, really love onions, you guys. I love onions, I love garlic, I love everything. Okay, there we go. Just a little bit extra, we'll take that out. See, you can hear this nice sizzling. I love that sound. So then I'm just going to add my beef right on top. Let that sizzle for a little bit. And then I'm going to measure out my veggies. So I did 20 grams of the onion, and I'm going to do 80 grams of these mixed veggies here. There we go. I'm just going to add it in too. And then I'm going to add a little bit of Mr. Dash seasoning, and I'm going to add a little bit of pepper. And a little bit of garlic. You guys, look how much I love garlic. Like, it's practically almost done. I need to go grocery shopping and get more garlic and lettuce and all the good things. And maybe some chili powder. I do use chili powder a lot too, but I just got a new one, so that's why this one is quite full. There we go. So we'll let that sizzle for a little bit longer. I'll show you guys what it's looking like. Ooh. Sorry, the lighting. Here we go. That's better. Yeah. Alright, and then I'll show you guys when it's done, because I'm sure you probably don't want to be watching me stand here and just cook all of this. So yeah, edit to when this is done. Alright, so this is what it's looking like, all done there. I just want to show you guys as well, because I did roast some garlic. Roasting garlic is so good for you guys. It tastes amazing, and it's also so good for your cholesterol and your heart. So I strongly suggest doing that if you have a love for garlic. I know there are some people that are against onions and garlic, and if you're that person, then just completely ignore what I said. But I do like to add this as well to my meals because it's healthy for you, and it also tastes really good. So yeah. I'm going to add a little bit of ketchup again, and I'm also going to do Frank's hot sauce this time as well. You know what? I think I'm actually going to I'm going to do all three. We're going to do the ketchup, we're going to do the mustard, and we're going to do the hot sauce. Is the mustard going to be nice? Ooh! I do have another bottle, guys. I do. I'll get it. Mustard and the Frank's. Just a bit to top it off. And there we go. Meal number 4. I'm gonna eat because I'm hungry. It's 7 o'clock now, so we are going to be doing our last and final meal of the day, meal number 5. So this is actually an exciting meal because it is not chicken and veggies or beef and veggies, which I have every single day regardless of if it's a training day or a rest day. We are going to have Greek yogurt and blueberries, which is going to be so good with the protein and then a little bit of cinnamon. So I've already put 35 grams of protein in the little container. I was going to go to the gym, but let's put it into this container here. We're going to transfer it over. And I want every single little tiny drop because protein is so very precious. So of course the spatula comes out, and I'm actually shocked because I didn't use the spatula at all today. But whenever I'm eating like oatmeal or anything that sort where you can scrape it, I will always have a spatula, okay? And I think that most bodybuilders, or if not all, do the exact same thing. Spatula, spatula, spatula. And bakers too, probably. Bakers too. So what it is 35 grams of protein. Just have this one here, the Believe protein. And then we have 140 grams of Greek yogurt. And 80 grams of blueberries again. So we'll do the Greek yogurt first. We're getting close. I'm just going to scrape it because this also counts. We're almost there. 140. Okay, we're there. So that's 140 grams, and then our 80 grams of blueberries. Perfect. All right, so I'm gonna mix this up a little bit before I add the cinnamon, but you can see everything so far. And then when I mix this, I have to mix it very slowly, otherwise the protein is just going to spray everywhere. And trust me, I've done that way too many times. It's probably because my bowl is very small. I could probably use a bigger bowl and get away with mixing more aggressively, but that's okay. Oh, see, look, I did it. There's a little bit on the... Okay, I have to be a little bit more kinder now. I'm going to push it down. Push it down and mix. Yeah, so for my protein flavors, you guys, I normally am quite basic with my flavors. I usually get the chocolate, anything that's like brownie, dark chocolate. Sometimes even like chocolate peanut butter is a little bit of an adventure for me. But yeah, anything chocolatey, I guess, is essentially what I like. But I have tried like a strawberry banana flavor, which I do like. And I also have tried this maple brown sugar that I also really like as well. So ever since I tried those two flavors and liked it, I've started to become a little bit more adventurous. And also because eventually, you know, you kind of do get tired of the same flavor over and over and over again, which I thought I would never happen for me. So yeah, let me know what your guys' favorite protein is and what your guys' favorite flavor is for protein. Or if you're one of those people that just don't like flavored protein at all, because believe it or not, if you're not aware, there actually is flavorless protein. Okay. So you can see it's getting quite mixed up here. And then I'm going to try to dabble. Don't worry, I already cleaned my counters, so we're fine. I'm going to make sure that I get all of this protein. Okay. Okay. There we go. It's looking good. My blueberries are like super frozen because obviously they just came out of the freezer. So it's kind of like freezing the yogurt and the protein right now, but that's okay. The more we mix it, the better, the less frozen it'll be. And then we're gonna add cinnamon. So I don't measure it, I just go ahead and put as much as possible. There we go. So, last meal of the day, again, 140 grams of Greek yogurt, 80 grams of banana, and 35 grams of protein. Whatever protein you like. So, with that, those are my 5 meals of the day. That's what I eat during my rest days. I hope you guys enjoyed the video, and I hope you guys enjoyed the meals. If you guys ate along with me, I hope you guys enjoyed whatever you ate. I will upload a training day meal video sometime soon here. Otherwise, thank you so much for joining the video. Thank you so much for joining me throughout all of my shenanigans today. And I'll see you guys in the next one. Mini Swole out. Mwah!